In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change privacy settings on Zoom. We will walk through the privacy controls that affect your account data, then look at meeting security settings that make your calls more private. Start by opening the Zoom app and signing into your account. Once you are signed in, you should see your usual Zoom home screen with options like New Meeting and Join, which confirms that your login worked and your account data is loaded. Now open the Zoom web portal in your browser. In most cases, this opens the Zoom website where you manage account-level settings, which includes the more detailed privacy and security options that do not appear in the app itself. Once the portal page loads, sign in if you are not already signed in. Use the same account you use in the Zoom app so that any changes you make here apply to the correct profile, whether you join meetings from your phone, tablet, or computer. After you are signed in, click Data and Privacy in the navigation menu. On a computer, this menu is usually on the left side, and Data and Privacy sits with other account sections, so the page title at the top should change to Data and Privacy as soon as you open it. Next, review the available privacy and data settings. Take a moment to scroll and read the short descriptions next to each item because they explain how Zoom uses your data and which features are connected to each control, and changes here usually apply within a few seconds. Now turn Optional Diagnostic Data off if you do not want Zoom to collect optional diagnostic data. When you switch this off, Zoom still has the basic technical data it needs to run, but it stops sending the extra performance details that are only used to analyze how the app behaves on your device. After that, review personalized experiences and disable it if you do not want your usage data used for personalized tips, communications, and recommendations. With this off, Zoom stops tailoring in-app suggestions based on your behavior, so things like suggested features or targeted product messages become more generic instead of tuned to your activity history. To make Zoom meetings more private, you will now adjust security-related options. These focus on how people join your meetings and what they can do once they are inside, which has a direct effect on what information is shared with others during live calls. If you are the meeting host, also review your meeting security settings in the Zoom web portal under Settings, then Meeting. Here you will see long lists of toggles, and these apply to all meetings you schedule going forward, unless you override them in a specific meeting. Look for settings such as Passcode, which requires a passcode to join, and Waiting Room, which lets you approve participants before they enter. Also check Screen Sharing to restrict who can share their screen, Meeting Chat to control whether participants can chat, and Direct Messages to control private participant-to-participant messages. Important to know, if you are using a work or school Zoom account, an administrator can lock certain settings, and if a setting is locked, you may not be able to change it yourself. You have now tightened how Zoom uses your data and how private your meetings are. If this helped you lock down your Zoom privacy, please give the video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe for more quick security guides.